In my video from a few weeks ago on the early poor laws, I referenced the existence of legislation that dealt with games that were permitted and those that were forbidden. At the time, I asked if anyone would be interested in me making a video exploring these statutes on illegal and legal games, and I got lots of comments asking me to do just that. Today, we're going to explore the history of this legislation, to see if we can learn about the concerns that motivated the creation, reworking and passing of these various laws. What games were seen as problematic? Could we draw conclusions about why they were seen as being an issue? What were the punishments, if any? Were particular groups more at risk from legal repercussions for playing certain games? Let's see what we can learn. That the servants and labourers of husbandry and labourers and servants of artificers and of victuallers should have bows and arrows, and use the same these Sundays and other festival days, and utterly leave playing at the balls. This is likely referencing a general prohibition against all ball games, as there were, and indeed are, a varied selection to choose from. For example, quote, as well handball as football. Now, these games are known today, but I think it's likely that the medieval version of the rules, if indeed there were rules as we know it, may vary from that which we recognise today. In the case of the medieval version of both hand and football, the immediate difference would likely be the seeming lack of a defined pitch or court. Reportedly, teams of players might run through city streets or even between villages as part of their play. Perhaps neighbours found their lives disrupted by many hands and feet hitting balls against their homes, businesses and even places of worship. In the case of football, there are a few medieval accounts that point to the game as being a cause of notable injuries, some of which appear to have been caused by accident, others through violence. There are also reports of there being loss or breakage of property. So were these ball games banned because experience proved that they were simply too dangerous then? I have made a full-length video on this topic and more details on that follow now.